Good morning, my dear students. In our previous classes, we have discussed lesson number 2, Windows 7, and in that lesson, we have discussed all the topics and question answers, everything we have covered. I have given you written notes also in the form of text and in the form of videos to learn the lessons and the question answers thoroughly. Now, in this next lesson, formula and functions, we have discussed all the topics. We have discussed references. Basically there are three types of references, and all these three references you must know clearly. Now few question and answers are as follows. First is, what is a formula? Explain with the help of examples. A formula is an expression which calculates the value of a cell. For example, A3 contains a formula which adds the value of cell A2 to the value of cell A1. Now, so how will we write the range? In this you can see the colon is representing the range from A2 to A1, and like this we can increase the range as well. You have to learn these questions, you have to write these questions in any copy, because these questions are the portion of your periodical test. What is cell reference? Mention its type. There are three types of cell references, as we know already: relative, absolute, and mixed. We have discussed already that in relative reference changes when the formula is copied to another cell. In absolute reference, on the other hand, remains constant no matter where they are copied. Mixed reference contains both relative and absolute references. So you must know the things very clearly. In relative reference, the values of the cells will be changed. In absolute reference, values will be fixed. And in mixed reference, both relative and absolute are present. What do you know about absolute reference? Explain with the help of an example. Now, already we have discussed absolute reference means it will not change, and the same thing we will discuss here in this. It is the cell reference that internally don't change when a formula is copied. For example, in a spreadsheet, a cell with an absolute reference do not change even if copied elsewhere. For example, $A, $2. And I hope you remember why we are using dollar symbol. Dollar symbol is used to fix the value. If we are using dollar symbol and we are dragging the mouse also over Excel sheet, then also the value of the cell will not change. So basically this dollar symbol is used to fix the value. How will you rename a sheet tab? Very clearly it is, already we have discussed that right click on the sheet tab, it is present left hand side down side of the window. Now answer is, steps are as follows: double click the sheet tab or right click the sheet tab and then click rename on its shortcut menu. As you will right click with your mouse, rename option will come. Click on that and give the name which you want. Replace the current name on the sheet tab by typing the new name and then give your name and then press enter. It will be renamed. What is a range? Already we have discussed, from starting to end point, if we are dragging our mouse, it will be represented inside the cell with the help of colon symbol. Now it is a range. Range is a rectangular area consisting of a group of cells adjacent to each other. It can be an entire worksheet as well. Means whatever the number of cells we are selecting, that is called a range. What do you mean by functions? Name some of the functions. Functions are the predefined formulas present inside the Excel, and these are the names as I have written also in this questions. You can see functions are the pre-designed formulas in Excel to perform simple and complex calculations. Functions eliminates the chance to write wrong formulas. They accept the argument and return values. Very simple it is. We can click directly, and these are some: average, count, odd. There are many more that is given in your book, but four are sufficient as an example. Now What are the rules to enter a function? Steps are as follows. All the Excel functions must begin with equal symbol. Functions name must be in a valid Excel name, sum or average. Function name must be followed by opening or closing parenthesis. Parentheses contain arguments within it. For example, sum a1 colon a5. So like this we can write the function inside the cell. Now thank you, and these are the questions of your lesson number 3. You have to learn it, you have to write it somewhere, and this is the portion of your periodical test. Thank you.